Hello and welcome to Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. We are your hosts, Vidas
and Aušra.
We've been mastering secrets of organ playing for more than 20 years and sharing them on this blog since 2011.
On this show, which we create from our home in Vilnius, Lithuania, we strive to help you grow in every area of organ playing, including practice, technique, repertoire, sight reading, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory, harmony, and many others.
Our hope is to help you become a complete musician, or what we call as total organist, a program which we have created to help you reach your dreams faster than you would do on your own.
If you are new here, we invite you to subscribe to receive free updates of this blog at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video how to master any organ composition and 10-day organ playing mini course.
And now let's go to the podcast for today. Hi guys, this is Vidas
and Aušra.
Let's start episode 386 of Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. And this question was sent by Rob, and he writes, Hi Vidas and Aušra. My dream is to play 2 or 3 pieces very well. I'm currently working on Gigout Toccata, and thank you for the excellent fingering. There were a couple of measures that I just couldn't figure out. 2. A. Time. I'm a 45-year-old at-home organist with some college organ performance training with a Johannus coupled to Hauptwerk on a Mac Mini. B. I haven't figured out a good memorization scheme, although I plan to use Dupre. Again, thank you for that information. C. I have played full-time in the past, but with my current travel schedule unable to do so I play for myself, family and friends. So the second part of the question is about his challenges, right?
Yes.
Time. He doesn't have enough time. Then memorization is a challenge, and also he no longer plays full time, but just for his family, friends, and himself. And his dream is to play a few pieces really well. I think this dream could be probably reached in a few months, right?
Sure.
Maybe 6 months from now.
Yes, it's not like, I want to play, complete organ work by G.S. Bach very well.
Yes. Or I want to become the best organist in the world.
Yes, we receive questions like this and statements like this. So I think this sounds very reasonable, to play really well 2 or 3 pieces.
And the fact that Rob is using our fingering is a good sign, right? Because it saves a lot of time.
Sure. And since Rob doesn't have much time, so I think it's beneficial to have fingering written in.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that memorization is really required for organists?
No, but I can understand why people want to memorize. It's enjoyable to be able to play without music. If he's traveling, for example, and gets hold of another instrument, and somebody says, "Hey Rob, can you play the organ?" and he doesn't have the music with him, he could sit down and play from memory Gigout Toccata, for example, or any other piece that he likes. Of course, improvisation would help here too.
Yes, that's what I want to know about.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nice to learn to improvise, just to be able to play something on the organ at any given time.
Ausra, when you try out the instrument when you travel, for example, do you prefer to improvise or to play something from memory or to play your famous harmony sequences and cadences?
Sometimes I mix all of those three together.
Uh-huh.
Play a little bit of everything. A little bit of repertoire, a few measures.
A little bit goes a long way.
Yes. Then a little bit of improvisation, but you always laugh about them.
Why?
Well, let's not go into it.
Oh, yeah, let's do.
No.
Tell me the last instance when I laughed at you.
Well, you are laughing even now.
No, I'm laughing at the situation, but when I do you remember the time when you played something and I laughed?
Well, no, you do it in a more subtle way.
Oh, more mean way.
Yes,
It's meaner.
when the motives that I used for my playing, you repeat them in not a very nice way.
Oh, so I sit down afterwards and I try to copy you.
Yes.
So maybe you are my own inspiration.
I don't think so. I think you just want to, expose me to a ridicule.
But nobody is listening, so there is no harm.
Listening.
Maybe it's our way to joke between each other.
Yes, that's what I thought about too.
Yes.
But anyway, those harmony exercises that you are making fun of them gives you some, perspective what you could do on the unknown instrument when you don't know any repertoire at all. You could definitely use them.
I remember a few years ago my friend Paulus Grigonis, who is now an organist at St. Joseph Church in Vilnius, he, I think, went on vacation and asked me to substitute him in his old church, the Church of Holy Cross. And this instrument has just one manual and the pedals. And I was, very strategic about that. I said, okay, I will substitute you, but on the condition that I will record myself and put it on YouTube, all those organ pieces that I will be playing. And I insisted that I specifically will be playing organ music and not singing hymns. I would sing just required mass parts like Kyrie, Sanctus, and Agnus Dei in everyday mass, but not hymns. I would improvise my organ preludes, postludes, offertories, and communions. It would be like organ versets. Ausra, do you think that was a good idea?
Well, I think it was a good idea, but I don't know if congregation liked it. If those women, elderly ladies were used to singing hymns, then I think we were shocked by your improvisations.
The shocking therapy is also a therapy, right?
True.
Maybe they will appreciate the real organist when he comes back.
Sure.
But I didn't play anything, out of the ordinary, anything too modern or anything too dissonant. What I played were versets, like I said before, but all improvised. And I would record myself before every playing. And I was doing this for about 2 weeks, I think, every day. Imagine that. So in every mass, I would have at least 4 pieces, and for 2 weeks in a row, I would have maybe 15 times 4, maybe 60 recorded videos. And what became of that was the basis for my course, which is called Organ Verset Improvisation course, I think. I recorded everything, put it on YouTube, and then laterwards analyzed my own playing, what I did, so that other people could improvise like I could. And what I was trying to say right now is that my improvisations at the time were very structural, and they sounded just like expanded modulations and harmonic cadences and sequences. Like you are teaching maybe 8 measure long ideas, right? Or 12 measure long ideas. I would just expand it into maybe 24 or 36 or 48 measures long. A few musical ideas put together, but it's just like a second step after harmony. And people who studied that course said that they helped them to improve too, improvisation skills. So that's one of the suggestions also, how you can improve your own improvisation just based on the harmony skills, nothing more. And you can actually demonstrate this instrument, various stops, try out different combinations purely on improvised cadences and versets like that.
True. So no, harmony never hurts. It only helps.
It's a basis, and it was the basis for any tonal music composed up until early 20th century, for sure.
That's right.
So if we are talking about Gigout, for example, Vidor, Gulma, Vierne, although Vierne becomes more complex, but still the tonal harmony is still there with
Sure.
some
Although
variation.
he uses many dissonances, but still everything is very conventional in his music.
Right. So what Damien could do well is to simply analyze his Gigout Toccata, for example, or pieces that he's playing, and write down the harmonies, maybe above the pieces, above the music, or below the music, and then try to play the chords, just the chords in that key, and then later transpose them. That would be wonderful exercise.
Sure.
Thank you guys for listening. We hope this was useful to you. Please keep sending us your wonderful questions. We love helping you grow. And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.
This blog is supported by Total Organist, the most comprehensive organ training program online, where you will find courses for every area of organ playing, including technique, practice, sight reading, repertoire playing, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory, and harmony, with hundreds of scores and thousands of exercises. Here is what some of the students are saying.
Hugh writes, the sight reading course has helped me tremendously. Thank you very much for your SS courses and all your help.
Robert writes, I found the fingerings, registration ideas, and general comments to be excellent.
John writes, I have found your download very helpful. It was really excellent. I have watched some of your teaching videos, and when I read your instructions, I tried to imagine you were teaching me. You may feel disappointed that I am 2-3 days behind, but I am a slow learner, and I have committed to taking the time to get it right, as you say. But the other night my wife commented that she had never heard me play such a detailed melody in the left hand so well. My left hand is generally poor.
Robert writes, it has been a great pleasure in my life of having discovered your courses and material as well as the YouTube work of recordings. You have a calm and pleasant way of teaching.
Ron writes, Hi Vidas and Ausra, thank you guys. What a wonderful response to my email note to you. You've got me right, and I feel you understand my level of playing. Yes, at home and luckily that I have an organ for that reason. I am paying attention to this, and I am going to try this haha no longer secret model. Yes, and I love Cesar Frank too. What is very nice about your blog podcast is that Ausra and Vidas are like a Socratic dialogue, and by bouncing things off of each other, so much more information comes out and is expressed. Your comments contain a wealth of information and understanding. I really appreciate this. It is very inspiring and will keep us moving forward.
Would you like to receive the same or even better results that our students are getting? If so, join them at organduo.lt/total-organist. And of course, you will get the first month free too. You can cancel anytime.
Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to receive free updates of this blog, make sure you do that at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video, how to master any organ composition and 10-day organ playing mini course.
This was Vidas
and Ausra from Secrets of Organ Playing.
And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.